Okay, I thought I'd record a piece about Apple operating system, the iOS 9.1 and the earlier one, the version 8. Look, I haven't even installed 9.1, in fact I'm still on version 7. This is October 2015. Version 7, there wasn't a lot wrong with it, but Apple released version 8 and it was to coincide with the iPhone 6 and all that caper. And it was a bit of a dog's breakfast they made of it, a pig's ear dog's breakfast, you know. And that's all well documented. Then they've gone on to version 9. I always said that I would move on once they went on to version 9. That's what I was waiting for. After I just happened to look at the reviews on version 8, saw how awful it was, and then didn't install it on my iPad. Now my little brother has got an iPad too, and he put version 8 on straight away because he's not an IT type person. Whereas I am naturally suspicious of IT stuff. He goes, new operating system, I just, you know, off. So every time I see him now and we say, oh, have you got that information? Yeah, I've got to bring up the iPad. And he's, oh, just wait a minute, it's a bit slow. And that's how the conversation came about, and I found out he's on version 8 point something. Anyway, anyone who's got version 8 point something, I can give you the benefit of what I do know. You should be in version 9. If your system is able to run 8 and it's either not run very well, or just the fact that version 9 is out, you think you'll upgrade, it's a good idea. It seems to be smaller, it seems to work better. There are some glitches, but they don't seem to be as bad as the version 8 crash, calamity, debacle, mess that occurred early on this year. So in fact, version 8 hasn't really even lasted a year. Anyway, version 9 came out, it's already on its 3rd iteration or something, maybe 3rd or 4th. Just a short piece I want to say about it. At least version 8 was honest about how much room it took up. If you go on usage, you know, you go into general, settings, general, usage, well, different things. There's a software bit it tells you about the operating system, and it said there that version 9.1, which has just come out, we're in towards the latter part of October 2015. Version 9.1 said, and earlier versions of 9 said exactly the same sort of thing, although I think it said it took up 62 kilobytes, 9.0.1 and 9.0.2, which I knew was utter, you know, nonsense. But this one actually tells you properly how much room it takes up. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It tells you a lot more room it takes up. It doesn't say it takes up 62 kilobytes, which is what version 8 tried to, version 9.0.1 and 2 tried to tell me. Version 9.1 says it takes 66 megabytes. Then you go into the usage and you find it says it admits to taking 96 megabytes, and then you actually delete it and you find out it takes 1.1 gigabytes. So it's a small matter of 20 times as big or something, or whatever. Why they lie about it, I don't know. But I had 1.6 gigabytes spare when I went to usage. Then I went into usage properly and decided to delete the downloaded version of 9.1. Not because I won't install it eventually, but I'm not installing it just now. I'm keeping my version 7, whatever it is, just now. And I discovered that suddenly it freed up 2.7 gigabytes were free. So 1.6, take away from 2.7, 1.1 gigabytes. So if you suddenly find your phone or your iPad is short space by about a gigabyte or so, it's version 9.1 telling a bit of a fib, though not as much of a fib as version 8 did. Thank you for watching and listening.